Man publicly tore off a corner of a card and handed it to a beautiful woman. He then inserted the card into the deck. The next second, all the cards bounced onto the woman's thigh, and the torn black spade 3 actually went inside her stockings. The woman took it out to compare and found it was indeed the same card. Everyone thought this magic trick was impressive. However, a boy nearby said it was just a trivial trick. It turned out that the world's greatest magician had been reborn in the boy's body just a day ago. The magician was performing an extremely difficult underwater escape. To break the record, he had intentionally added several thick iron chains, but this was no challenge for him. However, just as he unlocked the chains, he suddenly noticed the water tasted strange and felt increasingly dizzy. He immediately realized someone had drugged the water, and the door above was locked. He tapped on the glass, seeking help from the outside world, but the host thought it was part of the performance, pretending to be scared to liven up the show's atmosphere. Little did they know the man was truly crying for help. By the time the crowd realized, it was too late. The great magician had drowned. Unexpectedly, he was reborn in the body of a dying boy. The boy was born into a family of magicians. His parents had passed away early, leaving him and his sister to rely on each other. However, on this day, their uncle demanded they hand over the magic theater, but the girl vowed to protect the family business left by their father. The uncle's 2 sons proposed a magic competition with the girl. Whoever won would inherit the theater. At this point, they didn't know the boy was now the world's top magician. He immediately agreed to the competition. The first round of the competition was magic restoration, where they had to restore each other's performed magic. The girl decided to go first. She took out a card with a hole in the middle, a new magic trick she had created. By putting her hand through the hole, she could retrieve a fruit out of thin air and then restore the card to its complete form. The audience said this magic was truly amazing. The girl thought she would definitely win this round. However, the boy saw at a glance that it was a combination of 2 magic tricks, with no real innovation. It obviously wouldn't be a challenge for the opponent. Sure enough, the next second, the opponent perfectly replicated the magic, retrieving 2 fruits from the air and flawlessly restoring the black hole in the middle. Next, it was their turn to showcase a magic trick.